And I'm telling you right now that even with the entire crew of the Defiant with him, my father would never try to pull off something like this. And if he can't do it, it can't be done.
We're Red Squad, and we can do anything.
Okay, buddy. Cultish much? What's up to all of my lovely people out there? I am Milky Way Flyer, giving you a galaxy of games, reactions, and reviews for the stories they tell and the worlds they leave behind. And we're back at it again with Deep Space Nine, Season 6, Episode 22, Valiant. The last episode was crazy. We had almost like an intergalactic fight between the prophets and the pirates, which is like the evil one fighting what was called a reckoning, and it was crazy. I didn't expect that episode to be like this, so I'm not really sure what to expect in this episode. I saw a picture of Jaco, and he was wearing the exact same outfit from the last episode, so maybe it's like a continuation, or maybe not. I just want to say I'm excited to see more of Kira and Odo. You will hear me say that probably at the beginning of every reaction that I do, because I think it's just, they're cute, they're adorable. And I didn't actually expect for this to come into fruition, but I hoped for it, and it's here, and I'm like, they seem to be doing pretty good together as a couple, and it's really nice. They cute. So I am excited to see what happens, see if this is a continuation from the Reckoning episode, or if we're just about to dive deeper into the Dominion. We're getting closer to the end of the season of Season 6, and I think we have about 5 more episodes before it ends. But without further delay, guys, let's get to it. My reaction to Deep Space Nine, Season 6, Episode 22, Valiant. Let's go.
If there were a problem, I would have submitted an emergency maintenance request this morning.
Where's O'Brien? Why is he smiling? Odo is smiling.
You?
That's right. Nog had a chance to take a trip to Ferenginar, and I told him that I would cover for him while he was away.
Why?
Because he did a favor for me last week, so I owe him.
But that's work for a mechanic.
Do you think she's not capable of doing it? A lowly engineer. Ugh. Why this sudden interest in what?
Oh.
What?
Because I told the editor of the Federation News Service that I could get an exclusive interview with Zek.
Jake, you promised me you weren't coming along as a reporter.
I didn't promise, okay? I just sort of,
Lied.
What's that? I'm not sure. I'm having trouble with our long-range scanners. Looks like our sensors are being jammed.
This doesn't seem good. Uh-oh. Is that the Jem'Hadar?
Something's wrong. I think they're jamming our comm system. Oh, why would they do that?
Because one of them's turned around.
Oh, no.
You do realize you're taking us deeper and deeper into Dominion-held space.
We don't have much choice. Every time I try to change course, they gain on us.
They're gaining on us anyway. We might as well try and head for the Federation. If we keep going in this direction, we'll run into Cardassia Prime, and that won't be much fun at all.
Warning, we are within range of enemy weapons.
Oh, snap, and they're firing. Okay.
Very interested in talking. Stand by.
I love seeing Nog doing his thing as an officer in Starfleet. He's not that little kid anymore. They both have grown up so much. I'm so glad Nog actually stayed throughout the entire series.
We're losing main power! Keep the weapons online. Everything else is expendable, including life support.
There's another ship coming in. Bearing 170 Mark 215.
It's Jem'Hadar or Cardassian.
It's,
Who is it?
It's the Defiant.
Let's go.
What?
How did they get out there?
That's not the Defiant. This ship's registry number is NCC 74210.
Who is this?
USS Valiant.
Who is the USS Valiant?
Cadet, Chief.
Acting Chief Petty Officer Dorian Collins. The captain's asked me to escort you both to the bridge, if you'll follow me. Main power holding.
Are these all cadets? These are children?
Torpedo warheads to maximum yield, full spread.
See, this is why Starfleet Academy shouldn't be canceled, because this begs you to ask, how did these cadets get here? What is training like, etc.? How did these cadets get out here?
As you were
I'm a little suspicious of this guy. He looks a little too arrogant.
from Red Alert, all stations submit damage and casualty report to the first officer. Glad to see you made it in one piece.
Glad to see you made it in one piece.
I'm Ensign Nog, and this is Jake Sisko. We're from Deep Space Nine.
Cisco. You're Benjamin Sisko's son.
Nah. What
That's
made
right.
you guess that?
I've heard a lot about your father.
This feels a
I
little
see you're not following in his
suspicious.
footsteps.
Why you say that like that?
The Valiant's a state-of-the-art warship. Our mission was to circumnavigate the entire Federation before returning home.
The entire Federation? With a ship of cadets?
Not just cadets, Mr. Sisko. Red Squad cadets.
We were transiting the Kepler sector when war broke out. As you probably know, a Dominion invasion.
I've never liked the idea of the Red Squad. I'm still trying to figure out my reasons as to why, but it just never sat well with me.
Online in 3 hours. And then we destroyed that Cardi ship. The next day, just before he died, the captain ordered me to take command of the Valiant.
It's unbelievable.
Because it is. It's not. Nah. He's lying. How did every single one of Starfleet die?
Twice their age. But we're also seriously undermanned.
We could use someone like you.
I could use another officer.
I'd be happy to do whatever I can, sir.
I see you're familiar with the operations of a Class 7 warp drive.
Very familiar, sir. The Defiant.
I don't like that Nog has to call this guy sir. This kid is still a cadet.
1 minute you're in the darkest night you can imagine. And in the next instant, the sun lifts up and this glorious, pure light just explodes across the surface. Felt like I met God every morning.
You want to go home, and this man is not letting you guys go home.
Well, Mr. Sisko, sounds like you and the Chief had quite a conversation this afternoon. Home and family and the glories of dawn on the...
She just really is prepared to be a very suckish admiral when she gets older.
In case you haven't noticed, is that we are in the middle of a war. We can't afford to have young cadets thinking about mommy and daddy when they need to be concentrating on their duties.
All I did was ask about her home.
All you did was plunge a member of this crew into emotional turmoil.
Calm down, little girl. Calm down.
What's that?
My Red Squad insignia. Oh, and in case you haven't noticed, this would be my new rank. Lieutenant Commander Nog, Chief Engineer.
He just always wanted to be a part of the Red Squad, so he's not questioning any of this.
Wrong with that?
It's a little fast. We just got here and Waters puts you in charge of the engine room?
Captain Waters is used to making quick decisions. He felt I was the right man for the job, so he promoted.
Come on, Nog, be smarter than this.
Won't they detect the probe?
Class 3 probes are designed to be virtually undetectable. There's almost no chance of it being spotted.
Almost.
I don't remember anyone inviting you to the bridge.
Okay, Attitude. That's her name from now on, Attitude. Get it together, girl.
And I'm telling you right now that even with the entire crew of the Defiant with him, my father would never try to pull off something like this. And if he can't do it, it can't be done.
We're Red Squad, and we can do anything.
Okay, buddy. Cultish much?
Red Squad! Red Squad!
No. This is weird. This is weird.
All you care about is you.
That's right. All I care about is Jake Sisko and whether or not he's gonna be killed by a bunch of delusional fanatics looking for martyrdom.
Get out.
Y'all are gonna die.
I'm the Chief Engineer of the Starship Valiant.
I'll have them put that on your tombstone.
Come on, Nog, you're smarter than this. Don't do this because you want to fit in. And I get it, because Nog has been an outcast for the majority of his life because he always wanted to fit in.
8 months. I've told you to stay focused on one thing, your duty. But now I want you to step back from your duty, take a look around. And I don't mean look at the walls. I want you to look at this moment in your life. Take it in.
Every captain of every show I've watched, Burnham, Pike, Cisco, and Janeway would not do this. It's too risky. Their crew lives are really, really at stake here. That is an unnecessary risk, and they wouldn't take this. They wouldn't take this chance.
Let's get that battleship and we can all go home. Captain out.
Because they have like 100% guarantee that they all will die. It's not even, the odds aren't stacked in their favor. They have no experience on what they're really doing. They're just like, ooh, this sounds like a good plan. Let's go for it.
App you on screen.
Get it right? Okay, good. I doubted them, and I'm not afraid to say so.
Laying a new course. 127 Mark.
Knocked them straight out of the captain's chair. Y'all got a medic on board? Where's... Y'all just poked a freaking bear.
Evasive maneuvers! Bring us about to course 127 Mark 320.
I've lost helm control. Main power's offline. I'm rerouting this.
Another one down. Another one down. Are they dead? Y'all could have went home. Y'all could have gone home and lived. Oh my gosh.
I'm picking up a Starfleet distress signal. Bearing 318 Mark 005, range 10 light.
See, now that's a captain.
I've managed to repair her fractured skull, and with a little rest, she should be fine.
And Nog?
Oh, a few bumps and bruises. He's gonna be fine as well.
His ego took a major hit. It's an awful lesson to have to learn.
What do you think I should say?
That it was a good ship.
I mean, the original crew were a good ship.
Good crew. That made a mistake.
Hmm.
We let ourselves blindly follow Captain Waters.
How's he including we into this? You just came on a day ago.
That's not true. Captain Waters was a great man.
He was a child who tried to act like a man.
He got everyone killed.
If he failed, it's because we failed him.
No, that's some brainwashing stuff right there. No.
He may have been a hero.
I don't know about hero.
Been a great man. But in the end, he was a bad captain.
That's true. Like I said, no other captain that I've seen thus far in my Star Trek journey would ever risk their crew's lives like this. Not even Janeway. She would get to a point to where she realized this is not safe. She would take it to the edge, but she would eventually stop. Because we can't admit Janeway took some risks, but she would never risk her crew like this. Never. My goodness. Guys, this was such a random episode, but a good episode because it showcases that there are different types of captains in wars, and there are captains who are out there only wanting to make a name for themselves, only wanting to have some kind of hero status or has some kind of hero complex in the midst of war. But then there are other captains who are actually trying to help people, save lives, and fight the enemy off in order to save lives. And we see that Captain Warren, I think is his name, was the former. He let his ego, his arrogance get the best of him. And I put that fault onto whoever in Starfleet decided to make a select group of cadets be these mystical figmented heroes, because that's essentially what they became. They became these legends that everybody wanted to be as a cadet because they were somehow more adept at being soldiers and learning battle strategies, when that has proved that these kids were brainwashed into thinking that they were the best, that they became reckless. They became reckless cadets who didn't even have the chance to live their full lives to learn from their mistakes. There's nothing wrong with being told that you're good, that you're great, that you're the best at what you do, but these kids may have been told that a little too often, and they actually thought that they were, I guess, what the word I'm looking for is invulnerable. They thought that they were invincible, and they thought that they could do anything and everything. And the captain kind of brainwashed them a little bit too. I don't know if he was brainwashed before that into thinking any of this, but it was a terrible move on all fronts. The captain, the first officer, I don't know if that was the security chief, everybody was just pulled into this because they thought of only themselves and what they could do, what they could achieve. It wasn't smart. It wasn't the best move. It was reckless. It endangered so many lives. I thought when they got blasted out that I thought that they were unconscious. I didn't know they actually were blasted into death. That was wild. It was wild. This episode was unexpected. And there's a saying of valiant effort. It wasn't a valiant effort. It was a stupid and reckless effort, and it cost people's lives. That's it. But I did enjoy the episode. I think this was a good episode, a good lesson for other cadets to learn. And I think that training is the key to all of this, and just wisdom in general. Wisdom is the key to all of this, because Captain Warren had so many chances to return home and use what power source energy they had and missiles they had left to fight their way back home to the Federation. And they would have had another day to fight, another chance to fight. But he thought he could do it on his own. Those cadets thought they could do it on their own. And I keep calling them children because they're practically children. I don't know how old that they are in order to be a cadet. But if they're not children, they're fresh off the edge of being children. But this was a crazy episode. And Nog, this was a lesson he didn't have to learn if he listened to the wisdom of his best friend. But because Nog wanted to fit in so badly to the red crew, the red circle, whatever they call it, because he wanted to fit in so badly, he ignored his principles, he ignored the warnings, and he was a part of the crew getting killed. Because without him backing this mission, they probably were going to do it anyway, but without his backing, they got so much more closer to death, which eventually came for the majority of the crew. This was a crazy episode. I thought it was a great episode. It included the war, so that was nice. I look forward to seeing what happens next. Let me know, guys, in the comments, what did you think of Captain Warren? I think he somewhat had good intentions, but I think he was a terrible captain. But I also do think he had the potential to one day be a great and phenomenal captain. But he let his arrogance, in my opinion, get the best of him. And he thought that he was above correction and above being hurt. And he thought he knew it all, and he didn't. So I do think that he had the potential to become a great captain. But one of the main rules of being a captain is looking out for your crew. And he failed in that. He failed at looking out for his crew. But let me know in the comments. What did you guys think of Captain Warren? Alright guys, I am milkywayflier, giving you a galaxy of games, reactions, and reviews for the stories they tell and the worlds they leave behind. I will see you in the next video. Peace.